we're ready to rock and roll, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I'm going to unbox finally a new wheel where I've been using this little bad boy right here, the Driving Force GT. Pretty good wheel. I've had it for years and it's legit, but it's so whiny. I mean, I don't know if you can hear this. You should be able to. Yeah, I had to deal with that. All right, and it's on. You know, that's the gear-driven wheels. That's what they sound like. And don't get me wrong, this wheel is great. But now, like I've said before, I got the CSL Elite wheel, and it's going to be legit because this thing's a brushless motor and it's a single drive. It's a belt-driven drive, or more likely, so it's quiet, and I can record and not have to worry about whining going on in the background. So that's pretty sweet. So for you guys, I got 3 different boxes to unbox: the base, the pedals, and then the wheel. Of course, I'm going to start with the base, and this is what the box looks like. You saw what it looked like a minute ago, and it's pretty nice. Shows you the back, side, or actually not the back, but it shows you the side, the front, and then of course the back here, all the stuff that it is you know, capable of doing. You got a red light, brushless motor, quick release, single drive, mode button, 1,080 degrees of rotation. About said 1080, with whatever, same thing. Handbrake port, and then a table clamp. So that's a good thing. I don't have a wheel mount yet for this thing, so table clamp's going to be really useful, definitely useful. So all I want to do is just speed through the parts when I'm unboxing stuff, because I don't want to spend like time unboxing things like I've done before. So make the video go a little quicker so we can get to the meat of the video, which is how this thing does, which I'm pretty sure what y'all are here to see. So I'm going to unbox it. Here we go, like a boss. It's not a light base, you know, this thing ain't light, believe it or not, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, this is a power box, which I did not have to all my original wheels, so that's a downside, but gotta have it, I guess. All right, here we go. Here is the base itself. It's kind of enclosed, so you don't get any dust or dirt or anything like that in it during transport. Whew, man, that thing looks nice.
I can't wait to put the wheel on.
Next thing we got here is some pedals. And now I only got the ones with the brake and the gas. I mean, the 2 pedals. Didn't get the clutch in there because I didn't have enough money at the time. So I'm gonna have to upgrade later down the road to get a clutch. And I don't even have a shifter. Like, I have paddle shifters, but I want to have like the hand shift, like the whatchamacallit. Dang it. H pattern shifter. I can't speak. I'm done. So yeah, this is the pedals. Nothing much to it. Let's get to unboxing, my friends, which I think is actually a lot simpler than the base, because all you got to do is just don't hit nothing. All right, here comes the pedals part themselves. This, I believe, is the brake I'm pulling out. If I can get it out, there we go. All right, we got the rubber mat thing on here, so that's cool. Got that off, and I saw one time you could take this off and then have this slick one, which I might go with that because I wear socks all the time, and the rubber things will be like annoying to me personally, but that's just me. Some people might like the grip for like just extra grip on their feet, so they can have, like, I don't know, for whatever reason they believe in. So this is the brake pedal. Oh my goodness. Ooh, oh gosh, it's gonna feel great. It's a lot of tension on it, let me tell you that. I like it. I like it a lot. This is the gas accelerator. All right, I didn't make myself look like a fool. There's a gas pedal. Nothing special, just like the brake, except you don't have a cushion on the back to give it the tension on it, so you got less tension on the accelerator, which is normal. It's what it should be. So pretty sweet there, pretty sweet. Yeah, nothing special there. So there's the gas pedal. Woo! That was all the pedals. Hip hip hooray. This is my favorite part of this whole unboxing, and that is going to be the wheel itself. This CSL steering wheel P1 for the Xbox One, but you can use it for the PC, so no need to worry about that. But you can use it for Xbox One if you do have one. which I'd prefer using it on PC because the PC has better simulation games than the Xbox in my opinion, but that's just me. Anyway, we're going to unbox this son of a gun here and let's get her done. I'm so excited. Not that I noticed, there wasn't much anything else to it. Ugh. Oh, I made that. And didn't make that. All right, this is awesome, dude. Able to hold a little wheel and it not be attached to the wheelbase itself. Oh my goodness! And look at this. This is like, it's got a Fanatec logo on that, a protective like cover for the wheel, which is really cool. I like how they did that. So take this thing out here. Ooh, dude, I'm liking this. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And then you just take it off and put it on whenever you want. That is legit. Then here's the front. Everybody knows what the front looks like. You got your buttons here, a joystick there, X, Y, A, and B. Yeah, and all the settings, the RSB, all that stuff. So all that's there. They don't disappoint on what they show you on the image, but what we're looking for is how well does it do. And that's what I'm super excited for. So we're going to go straight into that after I set everything up, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Sorry guys, this is going to be my test session, and I'm quotation marks here because it's not really a test because I've already driven with this wheel for about a month, and during that month I have grown to really love this wheel. It's so much feedback compared to what I used to have, and it's much quieter now than what I used to have with the Driving Force GT, and it's just much better in my opinion. Very solid. I want to go on track here in a little bit and showcase to you what this wheel is doing while it's on track. And I chose Auto Club because it's a bumpy track, and it really shows a lot of feedback in the wheel when you're on the track, especially going down the back straightaway and a little bit on the front straightaway. And you'll get to see what the wheel's doing while you're going down straights. And it's not me moving the wheel like this, it's literally doing it on its own, which is insane. Getting to the pedals now, I went ahead during this month, I went ahead and bought the load cell kit, which is an add-on to the pedals of the CSL Elite pedals. And I have to say they're a lot better than the $80 version. With it all together, load cell kit, brake pedals and all, it's about $200, which is kind of high for these pedals. But compared to other pedals like the big time names of Simcraft and stuff like that, that range from $1,000, it's insane how much those things cost. So $200, load cell kit, clutch, brake, gas, all that. It ain't a bad deal. I have to say, it ain't a too bad deal to get a realistic feel for only 200 bucks. So as you can see there, I'm probably taking off, or I've already taken off load cells and switching them out. And you can do that with this load cell kit. You can switch it out between 65 pounds of pressure, or I think it's kilograms if I ain't mistaken. So 65 kilograms to 85 to 95. So it determines how much force you have to give the brake to give it brake. And what I have it set to is 65 because that's the easiest for me right now, since I don't have a hard mount for this pedal set, or I don't even have a drive or a simulation rig set up. All I'm using is a desktop setup here, so it's really sketchy right now, but it does the job. So we're going to go on track here, and I want to show you what the wheel does when on track. It's going to be crazy. It's that Auto Club, by the way, if I didn't say what it was, but if I did, please forgive me for repeating myself. But it's at Auto Club, and the reason I chose this because it's a bumpy track overall, and it showcases the feedback of the wheel pretty dang well in my opinion. So we're going to try it out. I am using clutch. Well, of course, I'm going to use clutch because I have a clutch. Why not use it, right? So we'll be using that. And I'm not very 100% experienced on clutches. I mean, it's really easy though. Very simple concept, you know. I like doing it though. It makes it even more realistic, you know, instead of having what I've been doing with no clutch. So I feel like a boss when I engage the clutch and shift it up and all that stuff. I just wish I had the H shifter, because that'd be even more cooler in my opinion. So yeah, as you can see right now, I already got bumps going on the wheel. Super insane. I mean, this thing's fighting with bumps, and I can't drive this track apparently with this car. I don't know why, and it's even in the late afternoon, so I should be able to drive this stinking track. It's a lot of feedback coming out of this wheel right now. Right now on the front stretch, it's not as bad. Not as bad. Not as bad, but when you get on this back stretch, well, let's see here. Yeah, I get it right. I got it right. Woo! So get on this back stretch here, where usually you're right here most of the time. Look at it. I mean, this is insane. I mean, it's bouncing all over the place. I mean, it's even bouncing coming into the corner too. So, I mean, that's a lot of feedback you're fighting here. And that's what sensitivity and the force, it's not called force feedback because that's what the, there's two settings called force, and they throw me off sometimes. So force feedback is how much input, like how much of the strength is in the wheel, and the other one's how much feedback you're getting. And sensitivity is how much, I guess, something? I'm not sure how sensitivity works. Still, you have to figure that one out. I'm only a month into this thing. I haven't really toyed with the settings all that much. All the extra ones other than force feedback. So, that's the only thing I really want to adjust is the force feedback. I like having this realistic feel where I'm having to fight the wheel. Like, I'm having to feel every single bump. It makes it feel like you're actually in the car. Some people don't like that. So, that's up to you. You can change that and lower that and make it really smooth and not really feel all these bumps, but I like feeling these bumps. And I'm not really driving a car all that hard. I just don't want to mess up. Look like a buffoon. But I want to show you the brake here, how it works here in a minute. But you can see here, I'm like not even on the brake. I'm like barely touching it. And you can see on the bottom where my brake and gas and clutch and all is down on the bottom with my gear and my steering. You can see it blipping red. That's like barely touching it, And the other pedal, I had to give it a little bit of pressure just to even get that much. So it's a big difference on sensitivity here, and I love it. But I want to slam the brakes here and show you what happens here. See how it locks the brakes up, and I'm not even, it feels like I'm not even all the way down halfway on the brake, but I am. That's about, I'm having to give it a lot of pressure to stop it. But yeah, that's the brake, that's the gas, bada boom. So not bad there, and there is the wheel overall. Y'all also got to see the LED lights. You can get a program that's free that'll allow you to utilize these lights for shifting up and down, you know, like shift indicators and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the wheel. Definitely worth its price. It's pricey wheel, don't get me wrong, compared to some wheels like the G29, G27, things of that nature. But it's still a pretty good wheel. The only downside I wish it had was, I hit my mic, way to go me, but is that it had more buttons. Like, it has a lot of buttons no matter what, but I wish it had more buttons because I'm running out of buttons. And I need those buttons pretty bad to do things. And I've got it figured out how I want to do things, but I feel like I have more buttons to use on my Driving Force GT, and that really helped out a lot. So this kind of downgraded on button options. So that's the only downside of the wheel, but that's the only thing I have with the wheel. It's overall very well done, really realistic, and if I were to ever get VR in the future, this would make me feel like I was actually in the car racing with this wheel. So, and the pedals as well. So that's what's insane about this wheel, is it's so realistic. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing of the Fanatec CSL Elite wheels with the pedals as well. And I know I didn't do a complete unboxing of the load cell kit, but I didn't want to take more time in showing you that. Everybody's pretty much done this by now in unboxing the load cell kit. So just thought I'd just talk to you about it more than anything. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you drop a thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you are new, be sure to subscribe to become a boss today to see some more sporadic unboxings of whatever I get in the future. So if you want to do that, be sure to do that. All right, like a boss. So as always, the Lord does love you every single day, and I will see you guys into the next video. Signing off.